Hey guys, welcome to Gardening Upbeat and I hope you are doing very well. Aglaonema or Chinese evergreen is one of the most popular and beautiful indoor plant. But sometimes we face few issues on our plant. Here in this video I am going to discuss about the common issues that we find on the leaves of Aglaonema and how to fix them. You would see everything with updates. So let's get started. The most common issue that we find is leaf spot disease. They start with small spot initially and then later spread to the whole leaf. Eventually the leaves turn yellow and then fall off. Here you can see one of my Aglaonema plant on which same thing is happening. This disease is also found quite frequently on pink Aglaonema. In my experience, Aglaonema doesn't like dewdrops in winter and my plant was in open space. Plus, it was also getting too much bright light because of which leaves are not that shiny. So what can be done in such case? We can apply any copper-based fungicide. I have this Curex and you can see the composition on the screen. The dose would be 2 grams in 1 liter water and we can spray on the leaves once in 5 to 7 days. But I am not going to do that and instead going to do some other things. Very first, going to remove all the damaged leaves. As we can see, few leaves are badly damaged and there is no way that they are going to look like before. Lost lots of leaves. Well, it really hurts. Anyway, on second, I am going to apply fertilizer on my plant. See, we often find diseases on those plants which are weak. Normally, we find very less pest attacks or disease on a healthy plant. The fertilizer which I am going to apply is Bascoat and it's available on Amazon. It may be Bascote also and I am sorry for that. This is a slow release fertilizer and it's going to work for next 6 months. It's bit expensive but works well. Removing some soil and then applying almost 7 grams. Next, we need to cover it with soil. After that, watering thoroughly. The leaves are also dirty and that's why doing the overhead watering. Let's take a look at the update. So guys, it's only after 21 days and we can already see the new leaves on the plant. Now please take a look at the new leaves. Very good pattern and they are also shiny. Right now I am keeping my plant only in indoor, but there are some other variety that can tolerate even the direct sunlight. For example, here is one of my lovely Aglaonema plant and this one gets the direct afternoon sunlight for around 1 to 1.5 hours. No issues till now. But if we provide too much bright light or direct sunlight to the pink Aglaonema plants, leaves are going to look dull. This is why old leaves on my plant is not that attractive. Though it was not getting the direct sunlight, light was more intense and because of that, old leaves are kind of greenish. Plus, no pattern like the new leaves. Let's take a look at one more update and then we are going to discuss about the other problems. Here I am after 45 days. Now please take a look at the plant. More new leaves and I am so happy that my plant revived so quickly. The second issue that we find is brown leaves or dried leaves. This usually happens because of lack of water. Here is one of my new plant that I collected from nursery. On this plant we can find many dried leaves. This is because of lack of water and nursery people have used extremely well-drained potting mix. If we use such, we also need to water more frequently. We can fix this issue simply by watering more frequently. Anyway, here I am repotting my plant. I usually repot my plants after getting them from nursery. Let me show you the update. Here I am after 30 days. As we can see, the problem is already gone. No dried leaves anymore. Another issue which we find is yellow leaves or droopy leaves on Aglaonema. Basically, this happens when there is lack of bright light or if the soil is too much wet. My soil is not wet and obviously the lack of light is the main issue. We can also see that the plant is moving towards to one side. It's actually trying to find more light and that's why moving on one side. We can fix this issue simply moving the plant to a more bright spot. I am going to do the same thing. But before that, let's remove all the brown leaves. After that, using a bamboo stick to support the plant. Now it's looking much better and I would also move this plant to a more bright spot. Did you know that we can propagate Aglaonema plant very easily and we can do it many different ways? For example, you can check out my next video and find the 3 easy ways to propagate an Aglaonema plant. Basically, these are the common issues that we usually find on Aglaonema. I hope you found this video useful and if you did, I would really appreciate if you give it a like, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel if you are new to gardening upbeat. Thank you so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. Have a great time and enjoy.